Hello, my name is JP Hofsteth and I am playtesting Theodore's level here. Start off in front of what appears to be a large gate of some sort, as if I got trapped on these grounds. If you notice, there is a jump ledge over there, but I instinctively went over here because I saw all the red. And that's where you find key card. You can also go up here, but doesn't take you to anything. Big wide open spaces. Looks like you have either a tower with some symbols on it, kind of like something's watching over you. That's the way it makes it feel. Large spotlights, clothing out on the line. I might want to make the clothing a little bit larger. That or the people here are short. Same with the toilets. I don't think I could sit on that as the character if I needed to. But I love the props. They do add to how this area looks. Then it looks like you have a targeting range that you get moved into. I'm not sure where the shooters are supposed to be. I assume up on the wall. I feel like this should be some rubble or some props that make it look, but I'm sure that'll come in the final product. And the first of the jump mechanic that he has, the springboard. We have another nice big open area, it looks like, with some towers or chimneys. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. And a big grate that leads you down. Kind of reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, to be honest. And it looks like it puts you into some sort of perhaps a sleeping room or a quarters for the cultists. Not quite sure. There's a lot of blood and doors. Again, some clothing that looks like it was knocked over. If these are supposed to be beds, they're a little short again for the player. A little small. There's no way a second person will fit on underneath. I might add some lockers or some trunks at the end of the beds just to kind of make it look like people had stuff here, but it is supposed to be a cultist room, so maybe they don't want people to have stuff. And then it looks like you have a theater room with just knee pads. I wouldn't want to be on my knees for an entire movie, but that's me. My knees would hurt. I do like the way that looks though, making sure everyone's conformed as a cult would. And then this looks to be where they all meet to, or gather to meet the leader. There's another springboard. I like how the springboard has an indication that you landed on it with the sound, and then you have the smoke that comes up afterwards. Now, there is a way that, because I've played this a couple times, if you drop down there, you can break all those boulders to get to that first jump. And that just drops out of nowhere. The only thing I might change is putting like a hole or making it look like the ceiling may have broke at that point. It's better to indicate where that fell from. And I like the water. I might add a water rising to that. Not that it might, once it gets so high, maybe have a reset volume of putting the player back before it, trying to do it over. And And then that's the end. All in all, solid level. I've enjoyed it. I like the spring mechanic. I like the props that are there. Could use some fine tuning. There's a little bit of scaling issues. Um, Other than that, my personal preference, I'd play with the lighting a little bit so it's a little bit dingier in the cultist area. Um, but I could also understand wanting to have it bright so people can see. Fix the sound mechanic on the doors. The only other thing I noticed is when you fall off, you can see through the bottom. So just something to think about. Other than that, really enjoyed playing the level. A lot of potential here. I think Theo did a very good job. Uh, a lot you can do with what's going on here, and he's got a very solid start to this level, in my opinion. So I look forward to seeing what he comes up with in the end, and I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video.